Hello guys, welcome back to Mornings with Granny. Hope you're doing okay. I've got company coming over and I get asked several times, how do you stretch your food dollars to be able to feed other people? It's really not that hard. Um, what I'm doing today is we had some green beans left from the other night, so I'm heating those up so whoever wants them can get them. So that's about a pint of green beans, and that can of green beans was buy one get one free. So that's about, let's just say 60 cents of green beans, because the big can was $1 and something. I went to Food Lion, which is close by, and I picked up a baked chicken or rotisserie chicken. Now, not only it was on sale for $6.99. Not only are we going to eat off of this tonight, but this is going to make some fantastic broth for soups, chicken and rice, whatever, later. So I'm not just getting a meal out of it tonight. I'm going to get about 5 more meals out of this one chicken. And I also had some potatoes, onions, and carrots. You guys know I did because I told you when I did that shop the other day that I had some in the refrigerator. So what I've done is I've cut up, I don't know if you can see it or not, I've cut up probably about a third of a bag of carrots. And they were baby carrots, all I did was cut them in half. So that was about $1. Well, actually they were $1.29 or $1.49 on sale, so let's just say 70 cents. With the green beans, that's $1.30. $8.30 so far with the chicken. And I cut up some red potatoes I had. I cut up about 4 or 5 red potatoes. We don't like to peel them, so I peel these. And I know some of you are going to say that's a waste, but that's the way we eat them. So I cut up about half a bag of that, so about 2.5 pounds, so a couple dollars. So we're up, $10 now? Well, it's been about $1.50. So yeah, we're right at $10. And then I had 3 onions in there I cut up. And that's what we're having tonight. I'm going with the onions. You're looking at about $11. I'm going to feed 5 people. We're going to each get about 2 meals out of it. And then I'm going to have chicken left over to get 4 or 5 more meals. Like I said, chicken and rice, chicken soup, whatever I use the broth for. Because there will be some chicken left too. I'm sorry, this keeps fading in and out as I'm turning. But I'm going to roast the vegetables with some olive oil, butter, thyme, salt, and pepper. Maybe a little bit of garlic, I don't know yet. And some parsley. I'm going to put these in the oven and I'm going to roast them I'm going to toss them in the olive oil and butter and garlic and so forth. And I'm going to roast them about 40 minutes until they get done. And then I'm going to heat the chicken up, heat the beans up. We got a meal. Like I said, there'll be 5 of us eating. We'll each get probably about 2 meals out of that. So even if I didn't go any further with the chicken, we're looking at about $1 a serving. But since I'm going to be able to use the chicken carcass, we're looking at lowering the price. So that's the way you do it. You just think ahead, because when I was trying to think of what protein tonight, I thought, you know what, if I get a roasted chicken, one thing, I don't have to cook it. And it was actually cheaper than buying the raw chicken. So I picked the heaviest one they had out. And it's already cooked. All I have to do is cook the vegetables, heat up my beans, heat up the chicken. It's still a little bit warm because it's only been about an hour or 2 since I picked it up. I did put it in the refrigerator though. But you can feel it, it's still just a little bit warm. So that's the way to feed a lot of people, guys. It doesn't have to be a major fantastic meal that you spent $100 on. You can do this and have leftovers and have enough for the next day. Like I said, we'll each get about 2 meals out of this. So, and I'm feeding 2 men, adult men, and 3 women, adult women. So that's how you do it. you just stop and think. Like I said with the protein, I was trying to figure out what protein. Well, by getting this, I'm getting more meals out of the whole chicken than I would if I had just put chicken parts or pork chops or whatever on here. So that's the way you do it. All right, I'm gonna get off here and throw my vegetables in. Like I said, all I'm gonna do is I've got some butter melting with some olive oil, thyme, salt, and pepper. I'm gonna toss my vegetables in that. Throw them in a 400-degree oven. They're gonna take probably 40 minutes to cook. Once they're done, I'll throw the chicken in, let it warm up. I'll heat the beans up. We're ready to eat. All right, guys, I hope that gives you an idea of how to stretch your meals. All right, like I said, this comes out to, if I weren't using the chicken carcass for anything else, it would come out to about $1 a piece, because we're going to get about 10 individual meals out of it. All right, guys, I hope you have a good day. Hope this helps you think outside the box when you're doing your meal planning. Have a good day. Bye-bye.